What if I told you that there was these mushrooms called functional mushrooms that literally help you with disease? Not only helps you with disease, but to prevent disease. So let's get into it. The benefits of mushrooms. First, we'll talk about chaga. Chaga you'll sometimes see it used as a coffee replacement. Now, chaga is like so interesting. It's so different than any of the other mushrooms. It's not even considered a mushroom. It's a fungi that literally goes and melds with the tree itself and becomes a different organism. So it'll have birch wood. It's not very pretty, this mushroom. It'll actually look like a pile of poop, but it's very far from it. It has so many benefits. As you can see here, it helps with the blood sugar. It's used as a coffee replacement, so it has a little bit of a stimulating effect. It expands your blood vessels, which in turn helps you with the high cholesterol and the high blood pressure. Another thing so interesting about it is that it is the most powerful antioxidant known to man. Also, besides that, it has something called SOD in it. So the source of SOD, which is called superoxide dismutase. This superoxide dismutase helps us in our body to maintain our DNA. It's insane the benefits that it has. Just this one mushroom. Another thing it does though, it has a lot of vitamin and minerals. So even with all those benefits pushed aside, your daily dose of vitamin and minerals. So let's go ahead and go to the next one. And that would be called reishi, the mushroom of immortality, also known as ling chi, meaning mushroom of immortality. This is another just amazing mushroom. So it helps with the immune system the most. It's what's called a immunomodulator. So it doesn't just put your immune system up or down. It does what your body needs. Sometimes our immune system is in too high. We get sick all the time, and then sometimes it's too low. So it will, modulate that. It also helps with the seasonal allergies people take it for. Now the sleep and the anti-anxiety and depression it helps for, it doesn't do it right away. It'll take a week or two, and it will help, studies show, with depression, anxiety, and sleep. Okay. Another fact about reishi is that it will help with, in males, UTI symptoms. So that's a pretty interesting fact about reishi. Lion's mane, my favorite mushroom, my favorite one to grow, my favorite one to take, favorite one to learn about. It's delicious. It's sometimes used as a meat replacement for vegetarians. So, lion's mane, wow, the perfect one for college students. It is the mushroom for your brain, okay? What it does, it's so amazing. It grows your brain cells. Is that hard to believe? Well, it does that by promoting what's called nerve growth factor. This is a hormone in our brain that promotes, the brain cells growing, and this lion's mane actually promotes that compound. Isn't that amazing? So if you need any help with your mood, memory, anything to do with your brain, that would be what you would want to take, lion's mane. It's amazing. I would literally call it brain food. This one is so interesting to learn about. Cordyceps. Wow. So interesting. The amazing cordyceps. What do you want to know about cordyceps? Well, people take it for energy and endurance. That's what it's used for. But I don't know if you've heard the other amazing fact about cordyceps. Well, it's the zombie mushroom. Why do I say this? Because literally it grows out of ants' brains or other, bugs too, but it grows out of their brain. Isn't that hard to believe? What it does is it grows on the bug, takes over their brain, and eats the inside of the head, and eventually grows out of their head. Okay, so there's two different kinds of the cordyceps. The one we take, commercially available, doesn't grow out of the bugs. It grows on rice, but this is cordyceps. It's still cordyceps, and it's really an amazing, fungus. So the benefits come from cordycepin, something that's only found in cordyceps. What's so amazing about cordyceps is it's taken for respiratory issues, but it also increases our ATP. I'm sure if you've taken biology, you've heard of ATP, the powerhouse of the cells, So that literally increases that. It's amazing. So we'll move on from cordyceps and go into turkey tail, the most researched mushroom out there, okay? And lots of benefits, just like all of these. So with turkey tail and a lot of the other ones, one of the benefits come from beta-glucan and also polysaccharides. The polysaccharides is what helps with your immune system, and the beta-glucan compounds also help with the immune system. What's so amazing about turkey tail is what it does is it helps our dendritic cells. Our dendritic cells are the cells they're the detective of the body, and they find all the bad stuff and harmful stuff in our body and takes it out and hands it over to cells that can eliminate the harmful stuff. Isn't that amazing? So what it does is it promotes dendritic cells. Another amazing fact of turkey tail, and a lot of the other ones too, is that it's an adaptogen, which means it helps you adapt to stress, basically. The beta-glucan and polysaccharides, that's a lot of where the benefits come from. It regulates the immune system, that activates the dendritic cells, which I talked about, eases stress. Most recognized, most researched, and it's just so amazing. It really is. So it eases stress. Another thing about the adaptogens is it eases stress by regulating the cortisol levels, which I'm sure a lot of you know is the stress hormone. So you don't want a lot of the cortisol, and it will regulate that. Another thing, it's so amazing. It acts as a probiotic, so it helps your gut health. Not only that, it mimics antibiotics. Yes, really. It'll mimic antibiotics when you need it. And this is done in studies, in the science labs. They have seen that it also mimics antibiotics. So one more thing I'd like to talk about with turkey tail is that it improves insulin resistance, which will help your blood sugar. So there's no reason not to take it. Turkey tail, most researched, lots and lots of benefits too. It's just amazing. So wow, yeah, these are just a few of what's called the functional mushrooms, and the benefits are it's amazing. It really is. You can take a few of them. You could take one if, for lion's mane. I take that, for brain performance, cognitive, memory. That's the one you want to take, And then there's lots of other ones with the benefits. Chaga for vitamin and minerals even, It even combats abnormal cell growth. So can prevent tumors. It's just amazing, you know. Heart issues, you know, liver, kidney. It just doesn't end. The benefits don't end. So try mushrooms today. Thank you.